So lo and behold, we've got another test for Bitcoin that it has successfully passed. So as usual, I'm going to get into Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin dominance. I'm going to give you the best altcoins that show the best promise based on yesterday's close. So there's some really good altcoins that got some really good supports. I'm going to go through 3 of them in this video. But before I get started, if you like the sound of the altcoins, I review 2 high quality altcoins a week for you. And once a week I cover the market update, such as this video here. Let's get right into it. Here we go, Bitcoin against its USD value. And you can see we finally get our test right here just yesterday actually. So I was actually on the computer yesterday, keeping a track on the charts, and the charts weren't looking too good because guys, we've been bleeding out for quite some time now, just really going nowhere. And again, if we look at a macro view, like I've been saying a lot on my channel, Bitcoin has been having an upwards trend throughout 2023. So there's no issues in terms of a macro view. Bitcoin and crypto will still go up. 3 months from now, it's going to be probably higher than what it is now. 6 months will probably be even a little bit higher than it is now. The point is we're just trying to find some short-term and really optimize some strategies and have a look and really just get a more fine entry point with some cryptos. So I'm going to go through those cryptos here. But when we're going down and we're finding our way, we're just looking for some support. So again, this is a grinding and we're starting to make our way down. When you're going down in crypto, you are waiting for support. You don't know when that number is. Now we can use things like a moving average, like a 100-day moving average, which is that line there, that blue line. We can use a 50%, which is there, but nothing's guaranteed. The best one is volume. That's the one I love the most. And you don't really know when it's going to come until it does. So yesterday we actually had it. So that's this one right here. You can see we had a lot of volume, right? That white line is a moving average volume, 30-day moving average volume. So we had above our moving average volume, indicating that whales came in. Whenever you see high volume, that means whale activity. It can either be good or bad. In this case, it's good. Why? Because we closed right at the top of the candle. Literally, guys, at the top right here. We literally closed right at the top. That is perfect. That means they pushed the price right back up and you have a tail or a wick at the bottom, meaning that there was so much selling pressure coming into the market and the whales bought it. When the whales buy it, they're buying it at attractive prices. Whales don't just buy these things because they're like, oh, I guess I'll just buy now. They're buying it because they see it as an attractive price. That's what made Bitcoin go from 15K to 30K, is because the whales are pumping it. They're pumping up the crypto, and that's exactly what they've done yesterday. So I'll be shocked if 28.5K breaks anytime soon. It's not to say it can't break in the future, it can, but for now, I see the trend firmly up, and we are definitely going to test 30K in the next coming days, maybe another week or 2, but we're definitely going to start going up from here. Now, we do have a red day today, so pay attention to the close for the next 11 hours and 40 minutes. What we don't want is we don't want a reversal. That is always what can happen here, and reversals, depending on which way it can go, can either be very bullish or very bearish. So right here, this is a bad reversal right here, this one here. So you have a very high candle, higher volume, opening low, closing high, awesome. You test the 31K, and the very next day, you go the opposite, right? The opposite direction. You open high and you close low, and you actually close lower than the previous candle, which means there was a lot of selling pressure, and you can see a lot of volume closing mid on the candle a little bit, indicating support tried to come in, but you still close below it, right? So indicating you're definitely going to go down until you do it. And then you get, like I said, you're just waiting for some really good volume to come in and support the market. So right now, trend is going to be up until we get a bad sign that the reverse is in play and we start to get a downtrend. So pay attention to your chart, open up a chart, just look on a daily and see the way this candle closes. If it closes anywhere near here, we don't really want to see it, especially if it starts breaking 28.5, downtrend will continue. But for now, calling it, we're going to go 31K, at the very least 30K. Let's have a look at Bitcoin dominance, because this thing is at 50% dominance, which is very, very high. And you can see beautifully how well Bitcoin's been doing, and a downtrend is going to be in it. So you finally got your first signs of weakness. There's your first downtrend, and there's your second one, and now you're definitely going to try and climb up, but it will probably not be able to get to 51% dominance again for this cycle. I really don't think Bitcoin dominance is going to touch 51% again. This is the downtrend. If we move on to weekly, you can clearly see that we are signed the downtrend. So we're going to put in our lower top soon, and then we'll start going down again and find some support maybe at the 48% mark. What this means is it will be good for alts. Let's start off with the king of alts. Some people don't even classify it as an altcoin, but we have Ethereum. What happened to Ethereum? Well, if we have a look on the daily, you can see much like Bitcoin, it got a lot of support. Very, very similar candle to Bitcoin right here, right? So you can have your wick at the bottom, closing right at the top, above average volume, indicating strength. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Again, we've got another 11 hours and 40 minutes left of the day. There are going to be some indications of weakness or strength depending on where this closes. So again, we don't want to see a close below $1,813 for tomorrow with Ethereum. But for now, like I said, trend is still firmly up. Let's have a look at some altcoins, and I will give you 3 really good altcoins that I think have done a phenomenal job of holding on. So let's have a look. You know what? Let's just start off with Chainlink, because I did a video on this one not too long ago. I'll link it above, but you can see Chainlink, beautiful, beautiful support coming into this crypto. This crypto is looking really strong, and it's a really easy buy at the moment. Why? For several reasons. There's, again, much like Ethereum, much like Bitcoin, these cryptos are getting support. Look how long the tail is of this one. A long tail means there was so much selling, and then it closed right at the top, which means all that selling got absorbed, okay? And to add another layer of it, you're on your 50. You had your bounce on the 50 at $7.20. So there you go. It's a perfect entry right there. So you buy, stop loss underneath the 50, and you ride this out, and you see how high it can go. And the thing is, this still has a lot of area to grow. You've got coming at some resistance $8.80, and then the next one coming in at $9.50, almost $10 for Chainlink. Another altcoin that I've reviewed, and I'll link it above, is actually Litecoin. So Litecoin has actually been doing fantastic as well. This crypto is finally getting some really, really good support around that $88 to $92 mark. So there was a low at around $87.27, and this crypto has done a fantastic job of stopping the bleeding now and really looking like a carry. That was a low at $87. It's ready to go up again. Look at that again, very high. Look, a good amount of volume coming at the bottom, and again, much like Chainlink, Ethereum, Bitcoin, closing right at the top. You want good volume closing right at the top. Again, what does it mean? It means all that selling got absorbed by the whales because they want to push the price higher and they're expecting higher prices. Again, we're looking at this one 11 hours and 38 minutes, and you can see the candle going a little bit low, so we don't really want to see it breaking $88 because then that's going to mean a reversal, and like I said, reversal can go from bullish to bearish if the candle is red in the latest day, so we don't want to see that. Opposite is true, so you can see a reversal here as well. So you can see this is bullish, and then you have the next day, opens high, closes low, breaks the close of the previous day, indicating you're going to go down pretty hard. So reversals are a key area to look at. And again, I've done another video on this one. I've talked about this crypto a lot, but it continues to do very, very well, and that's Injector Protocol. Very similar to Chainlink, so you got your 50% there, and again, you got a high volume, not extremely high volume, but still high volume nonetheless, and again, closing right at the top, right on the 50 as well. And what I love about Injector Protocol, if you actually look at the right side of your screen, you can see it's actually up 0.071%. What does that mean? It means that all these other cryptos are red for the day, right? You can see some of them are actually green. Now, it's not to say if it's green, it's always going to be green, but it's indicating that these cryptos are not bleeding out as hard as the others. Why isn't Injector Protocol down 2, 3, 4% like the others, right? You don't know, but that means when things are going to start moving, this will be one that moves very hard because no one's selling it. And you can even go into a 4-hour chart and actually have a look, and you will see that there's just not many people selling, right? You can see. So you got high volume there, but it doesn't even break it in the next candle in the 4-hour, and you can just see getting some volatility, some momentum into it, but you can see these swings are not getting broken. So you can see no swings getting broken, which means this area is not broken yet and that area is not broken yet, indicating you're going to get an increase in prices should the rally begin. And I think it will be. But again, wait for the next 11 hours-ish, see the way the candle closes on Bitcoin and Ethereum and your favorite altcoin. These are some of the best altcoins. I've covered them so much. I know I sound like a broken record, but these are your highest quality crypto altcoins, guys. You don't need 20,000 altcoins. You just need 2 or 3 really good high quality ones along with Bitcoin, along with Ethereum, and you will do very, very well financially. That's all you need. But I hope this market update helped. If it did, give me a like, give me a subscribe. I will link my previous video above. But until then, everyone, I will catch you on the next video.